Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it feels really weird being sat here filming a video right now because I've not filmed a video in like 2 years, which feels very strange. Basically because of this whole corona thing, I've got a lot of time on my hands and I thought that I would use that time I've got to do something that I enjoy and do something, I suppose, productive in a way that isn't sitting around like on my phone or sitting watching TV. So I thought that I would bring back the YouTube channel because I haven't done it for so many years. I really used to enjoy doing it, so I thought I enjoy it, I miss doing it, so I would restart it. The last video I filmed was like my results day video, and that was like 2 years ago nearly. I'm just trying to get back into it. Yeah, I'm doing as much as I can to try and get back into it and get used to it again. But I thought I would spend this video just talking to you guys, updating you guys with life, answering a few questions, and then I'll get back into filming videos properly, like makeup videos and like haul videos, because I know I personally really enjoy watching haul videos and like try on clothing hauls. So I thought I'd do them, and then also I have like a day in the life in quarantine kind of thing coming up, which is literally a video of me being bored. So I thought other people can watch me being bored when they're bored. But obviously now I'm meant to be doing my A-levels this year, but that is not happening because of the not so lovely coronavirus. So it's a very weird feeling, and I'm sure like if you're in the same boat with GCSEs or A-levels, like you'll understand it's a very strange feeling. I can't quite explain it. Like, I'm happy that I haven't got A-levels, but I'm also sad that I haven't got A-levels. Like, I can't really explain the feeling. It's very surreal. Like, it doesn't feel real. It feels like a dream. But obviously, unfortunately, it's not a dream. It is what it is. Like, you can't really do anything about that. It's not a very nice situation to be in, not because of the exams, but because of people's health and the fact that we're having to stay inside for so long. So obviously that is so much more important, I think, than exams, is people's health and people's well-being. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's got to be done. Like, there can't be anything else done about it. Then obviously it is quite stressful not knowing what grades you're going to get. Obviously you don't know what grades you're going to get until you sit the exam, but it's really weird because we're not sitting an exam. So like when you come out of an exam, you either have a feeling like that went well or that didn't go well. So it's really strange sitting here and thinking I have no idea what grades I'm going to get, like no idea at all. Like, because with me, I'm not going to go into detail of it, I missed a lot of year 12 and year 13, especially year 13 for some reasons, but I'm not going to get into it because it will take a long time to explain. So I missed a lot of school. So therefore, like, I didn't do, there was like a set of mocks that I didn't do, and like in-class assessments and things I didn't do. And so it's really strange because I'm like, I don't know what everything's going to be based off of. Like, I've got very minimal things to base a grade off of, which is very scary, because obviously I have no idea how that is going to pan out for me. So I'm just sitting here, I'm trying not to think about it too much, because the more I think about it, the more stressed out I'm going to get. I feel like that's not the way to deal with it. I can't do anything about it now. There's a lot more important things to be focused on right now, such as staying safe, staying healthy, and we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. There's always the opportunity of actually taking the exams next year at some point. The government have said if you feel unfairly treated with the exams, like if you feel you could have done better, then there will be the opportunity to take the exam, which I don't know, I might do depending on what I get. I might not. Again, it just depends on how things go. Another really weird thing is the fact that my 18th is going to be during this whole corona thing. Like, so what's the date today? It's the 1st of April today, and so my birthday is on the 28th of April. So I'm meant to be turning 18, and I've had this whole thing planned, like what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to spend my birthday, and obviously that's not going to happen, which I'm really sad about. But I'm just going to have to postpone it. Like, once we're allowed back out and stuff, it can be celebrated. Yeah, it is really sad. I'm going to have to spend my birthday in lockdown, being sad and eating a lot more food than I should be. But yeah, it just feels, it's a very, very strange feeling. But obviously I'm not gonna talk too much about corona because it's just a bit of a downer on everyone's day. Like, I feel like everything at the moment is corona. Like, literally everything you see, hear, read is corona related. So I feel like we need to get off the topic of corona. I've got a very bad obsession with TikTok. Like, it's very, very bad. I'm constantly filming TikToks. I'm constantly watching TikToks. If I wasn't filming this video right now, I would be sat watching TikTok. Yeah, so I uploaded a TikTok today with me and my dad in it. My dad wants to get TikTok famous. Not gonna happen. I spend way too much time on it. Like, it takes up so much time. And I remember when it first came, like, everyone was going on about it, and I was like, oh, like, it's boring. I was like, why are you on TikTok? And now I can't get off of it. And everyone else that I've heard say that, like, oh, why are you on TikTok, is now obsessed with TikTok. Also, a really weird thing that I find is the fact that house party is now being used again with this whole isolation thing. Like, I remember when I was in like year 7 or year 8, like, everybody was on house party, like, people would be on house party, and then everyone just stopped using it. And then because of this whole corona thing, I'm talking about corona again, everyone is back on house party, and it is the weirdest thing. Like, it creeps me out, the fact you can just be on there and then someone else can join. Like, it really scares me, because I'll just be on, like, you know when you go on the thing and anyone can just join as soon as you go on the app? And it really scares me, because I'll just be sitting there, like, no makeup on, at the most awkward angle, probably like this, just scrolling through my phone, and then someone's face will pop up, or you'll just hear someone talking. And I find it really, really strange. Like, the other day, I didn't even realise I was on the app, and my phone was just on my bed, and I heard somebody talking, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, what the actual hell? I did not know who it was. It was just some random person just sat there talking to me, and I was like, who is this? I genuinely have no idea. So I find that really creepy. Then also there's this whole thing about how it's apparently hacking accounts. Like, I've seen that, and everyone's like, it's hacking your, like, bank accounts, like online banking, Netflix. Like, apparently people's Netflixes have been hacked, like Snapchats, Instagrams, and it's really, really strange. But I don't understand, because I looked on Twitter, because I always go to Twitter for these things, because I feel like you get the answer from Twitter. And I saw this, like, house party had tweeted offering like $1 million to whoever could give them the answer to who faked house party hacking things. I find it really, really strange. Like, it seems a bit weird, they're offering $1 million. Like, it doesn't add up to me. I find it very sketchy, and so now I'm kind of scared a bit of using house party, because what if I'm being hacked? Like, what if people are watching me? What if my camera's been hacked and they're watching me right now? Like, that stuff genuinely scares me. Like, I have one of them webcam covers on my laptop, because I'm like, I don't know if anyone else has had one of them emails where you get an email and the people say that they've hacked your webcam. And I was like, oh my god, I was genuinely terrified. Like, these people wanted my money. Well, actually they wanted Bitcoin, because apparently they had hacked my webcam. And so I bought one of their webcam covers, and it freaks me out as well, because a couple of days before I got the email, the light on my webcam was on. Because, you know, on like a MacBook you get the green light when the webcam's on. That was on, and I was genuinely terrified. I remember I was crying. I came home from work. I was on my way home from work, and I got the email. This was before I drove, so my mum was driving me home from work, and I was scrolling through my phone. I get an email from this anonymous hacker, and I remember I was just crying. Like, I was crying, and my mum's like, well, wait till we get home, your dad can sort it out. And I was genuinely, like, I was a mess. I was absolutely distraught. I was like, someone has hacked my stuff. They were like, well, send all your secrets to your family, your friends, your colleagues. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I know I've got nothing to hide, but when you get that email, like, that's not what you think. You're like, this is scary. This is terrifying. So yeah, then I remember there's like one of them action fraud things, and like online it basically says that they're being sent round and they're fake. What they do is they get, oh yeah, that's another thing on them as well. It was like they had like your username and passwords on there, but what it is like online, is it the dark web? I don't know, but online you can find like old passwords for people's accounts. So basically these people pay for these passwords, like these companies sell these people's passwords to allow these hackers to basically make you think that they've got all your details when they haven't. So I was looking at it like that is my password, because it like probably was my password for an account still at that time, but I changed it. And it was really creepy. But yeah, it turns out it was all fake. They didn't want my money. They hadn't hacked my webcam. It was just spam. It was just fraud. I genuinely find it creepy. So if you get one of them, guys, be careful, because I get them all the time now and I find them quite funny. Because if you look at it, the English is such bad English in them. Like, these people can't even string a sentence together properly. And I feel like at the time when you first get that, you don't even recognise them things. Like, you don't realise the things that don't add up, the things that don't make sense in it. You're just automatically like, oh my god. Yeah, be careful, you've got them. I'm just warning you guys, be careful, because that stuff is scary. Right, so I thought I'd go through like a few get to know me questions, because people seem to want to know this stuff. So I thought I'd just do a few of them in the video. I always find this really interesting. So this question is, what type of personality do you have? So I take it means like introvert, extrovert. So basically I'm a bit weird, because I'm very, if you know me, I'm a bit crazy, quite loud sometimes, but then I also have another side to me where I can be quite quiet, and then like sometimes I can get quite shy in situations, and yeah, go very quiet and not enjoy things, get very anxious about things. So I genuinely don't know the answer to that. Like, if there was a scale and it was like introvert and extrovert, I feel like I would be bang in the middle of it. Like, I feel like I've got traits from like both personality types, because in some situations, like depending who I'm with, like socially, I can be very extrovert, and then sometimes I'd be very introvert, and vice versa. Like, it's very, very strange. I don't know if it's strange, I feel like it's quite normal. I wonder if there's actually like a term for that. Ambiversion. Okay. Alright, so an ambivert is someone whose normal overall behaviour is between introvert and extrovert, and an omnivert is someone who's either one or the other at different times. I think I'm ambivert, because some things I do are very introvert, some things I do are very extrovert. Like, socially, I sometimes don't like being out in social situations, and so in some social situations I'll be very introvert and some I'll be very extrovert, just using that as an example. I know that's not all there is to it, but yeah, that's how I put it. I feel like I'm an amnivore, I'm in the middle of both of them. Okay, this one I find interesting as well, is what is the biggest lesson you have learnt in life? One thing I've definitely learnt in life is your mum is always right. Genuinely, I hate to admit it, but mums are always right. If your mum tells you something, if your mum's got an instinct about something, she's always right. Because all the situations in my life, genuinely all of them, if my mum has told me it's not good, it's not good, and I've still carried on with that situation, still put myself in that situation, it's ended up not as not a good situation. Mums are always right. Like, most things in life that have gone wrong in life, my mum's always said to me, it's not going to end well, and it hasn't ended well. So trust your mums. Mums are always right. That is my biggest life lesson. And also, biggest life lesson is surround yourself with people that are good for you. Don't surround yourself with people that aren't good for you, because that is a thing I've done a lot in life. Surrounding myself with people that are not good for me. And I've learned the hard way from that. So now I just surround myself with people that are good for me and are bringing the best out of me. Okay, so this one's quite funny. It's a statement more than a question, but it's, you are going out with your friends, describe your night. So basically, if I had to describe a night out with my friends, it would be very spontaneous, because it's like, it's very last minute plans. It'd be like, shall we go out now? Yeah, let's go out. And we never know what we're doing. We never know where we're going to end up. Like, are we going to end up in a club? Are we not? Most of the time it ends up in a club. Like, there's only been a few occasions where it hasn't, but most of the time it does. But yeah, I'd say it's quite spontaneous. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was quite a chatty video, but I thought I'd just do that to get back into things. And if you're new to my channel, then get to know me a bit more. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.